Good morning, lovers. How are you doing today? It's a beautiful sunny day here in the Sussex countryside, and I'm quite excited to be coming to you a little bit earlier than usual with my cup of tea. I've got chamomile this morning. So I'm hoping a few of you can join me because it is an unusual time. It's like 20 past 9, like this. Your work day is probably just beginning and I'm coming in straight away to interrupt it. But hey, why not? Oh, look, see now, Emma, I know you're working and maybe you're grateful to have a quick cup of tea break before the day even begins and kicks off. So good to have you, darling. Hi, hi. So I'm here in my yoga kit. I'm actually off to Pilates this morning, so I thought I'd have a cuppa with you before I head out the door. You're having your cup of tea. I love it. Good morning, Ruth. Hi. So good to see you here too. Now, who is this? Whoop whoop. Hello again. Who's that? Who's that? It's annoying with StreamYard, isn't it? That you have to give them permission for your name. So I don't know who I'm talking to. Anyway, cheers. It's going to be a good day. Can you feel it? It's going to be a good day. Oh my God, that's really hot. Okay, I'll just let that sit for a minute. I'm very excited to talk to you guys about this topic that I want to talk to you about today. I think this is going to be my favorite one out of the entire 10-day Abundant Love series. So if you're new to this, oh, Sarah, hi. Yeah, it is weird. Hey ho, good to have you, darling. Hello. Yeah, so what I want to share today of the Abundant Love, this 10-day series I'm doing to bring you and move you into an abundant mindset, particularly ahead of the 5-day Meet Your Soulmate Challenge. We've got to be in an abundance mindset to call in anything that we desire. So if you're calling in your soulmate and you're joining me on the challenge next week, your abundance mindset is key. It is key. And those of you who aren't joining me on the challenge, but you're calling in something else for your life, your abundance mindset is key. You have got to open yourself up to potential possibility, to have the hope and faith and trust. And well, I'm going to take hope out of that because it's not, you don't need hope. There's faith and trust that life, God's source, has your back and is working behind the scenes to support you. So any action you take, that energy behind the scenes is working for you like tenfold, right? You don't have to do it all on your own. And I think this is a really, really important energy to tap into. Good morning, Kate. Hi, darling. So good to have you here this morning. And I was talking, to a friend yesterday. So I took a couple of hours off in the morning yesterday. I had a lovely dog walk with a girlfriend. It was her birthday. And we went for breakfast. And she was talking about like the state of the world. And she's talking about, the very obvious inflation at the moment that we're all noticing. And I've never noticed it before. My whole life, there's always inflation. And there's always conversation about it. I've never really noticed it, but I'm noticing it now. It's a thing. And she was talking about, the type of work she does. She's really plugged into the economy and the financial state of our country and of the world and so on and so on. And she was talking about that. And it was quite a bleak conversation, right? It was quite bleak. And we could both feel our energy kind of drop. And then she was saying a few things as if they were facts. And I shared that while I agreed on what she was sharing as being facts, there's certain economical pieces that she was speaking to. I'm not going to go into it now, but there's certain things she was talking about, and there's no denying it. Like, yes, that is happening. So what we're doing here is we're not living in some like fantasy bubble. We're not being in reality. There is a reality of financial hardship and so on going on in the world right now. I mean, calling a spade, there always is. Okay, there always is. So in black and white, facts in the world, maybe on your bank balance, maybe however it shows up for you, maybe with your client flow, however it's showing up for you, there will be factually, your reality is certain areas in your life will be feeling difficult or hard, or uh, a struggle or a challenge. Fact. I hear that. I get that. But there's another reality at play. And this is what we have to remember. And if we only focus on the black and white, what we can see in the here and now, we're missing the magic and the miracles and the possibility that is also factually there for us. Just because I can't see it right now doesn't make it not true. It doesn't mean it's not there for me. And we have to tap into both. And I shared this with her yesterday. And she was like, oh my God, thank you for saying that. And she gets it. Like, we speak the same language. That's why she's one of my best friends. But she'd gone down, and we do this, she'd gone down the rabbit hole of one reality, which was lowering her vibration. It was making life feel hard, yada, yada. You know what happens when we only focus on that one reality. There's another reality at play. And I would argue that the other reality at play is 10 times more powerful than this one. We have got to dial into the other reality. We have got to work our muscles. Is this how you work your muscles? You work our muscles. We have to work our muscles to our spiritual muscles, our abundant mindset muscles. We have to work them so that the other reality becomes our normal. It becomes as normal to us as what I can see in black and white. The unseen becomes as normal to you as what you can see. The potential and possibility becomes as normal to you as what you're currently experiencing. Like, we want both. We need both. It's universal law. It's spiritual law that both exists. And our human experience is inviting us every day to work the muscle to remember that there's both. Because our humanness tends to only dial into what we can see in the 3D right now. But we want to take you a few dimensions higher than 3D. Okay. And in this age of Aquarius, this is absolutely where we're being invited into. And it's why we're in a time in history where the feminine is rising, because it's our feminine energy for all of us, no matter your gender. It's our feminine energy that knows this other reality, that is tapped into the other reality, that can feel it in her bones. She can feel it in her DNA. Do you get that? Like, you can just feel it. The feminine knows. It's her intuition. It's her wisdom. She feels it. There's something else. And thank God. Thank God. So Sarah is saying, I've been doing so much conscious work on this during the past month, yet I still feel little nuggets of fear as you're even speaking about it, a continued work. And that's the human experience, my darling. And I do too. You're not alone. I do too. But the reason why I was called to run this series for these 10 days, I just know it's needed. I just know it's needed, and I need it. We all need to remember and tap into this. And it's a lot easier for me now. Like, I can bring myself into this space of potential, to this other reality very quickly, but I have to consciously do it. It's like, yeah, I have to consciously, like, I'm on a train track, and my human experience, my ego mind, my fear conditioning is on this one train track, and that's the normal. And I have to consciously remember just to turn the dial and whoop, let's just go off onto the other track. And I just do that. And there's no judgment around it. I don't have to, and this is what I'm inviting you to, like, don't judge yourself that you have to turn the dial and go onto the other track. It's just like, instead of judging, how about pat on back? I turned the dial and I chose the other track. Yay me. And if you have to do that 100 times today, yay you, 100 times. Far better you course correct multiple times a day than just choose to stay on the same track. And we know where that track goes. It goes down to a dark tunnel, and you ain't coming out of it. Right? So it takes some spiritual muscle. It takes deep self-love to turn the dial and course correct, get on the other track. Okay. So I feel you, honey. I feel you. I also feel that that faith rising too, though. Yes. Yes. So that's true as well. And I love that. So you're showing this, you've got fear and faith. They're both going on. Yes. Fear and faith. It's both going on with love, self-compassion, self-kindness. I can hold all of it. I can see that I have fear and faith going on at the same time. Yes. And that's okay. And I'm loving myself enough to course correct, to course correct, to course correct, to course correct as often as I need to. And I haven't even begun today's teaching. So hold on, what's happening there? Very much. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. The faith rising. Yes. So today's teaching, it's all about the win-win today. So when we're in a scarcity mindset, when we're tapped into fear, from that place, we're really susceptible to comparison. We're really, really susceptible to noticing what's going on for other people and what they've got that you don't have. And a scarcity mindset has you look at what's going on for other people through a lens of, because they've got it, I can't. It's something, it's like this weird subconscious chat that goes on. It probably isn't conscious in front of mind, but behind the scenes, the subconscious chat is saying something like, there isn't enough for me too. It's like there's one big cake, they've taken their slice, you're looking at their slice, you're like, I wish I could have that slice, but I can't have that slice because they've taken it. It's gone. There's not enough for me. What's left is it's not what I wanted. It's the scraps, it's the crumbs. This is the lie of scarcity. It says there's only so much for everybody. It's not true. I think I probably said this every single day of this series. There is more than enough of everything for everyone. So my invitation to you today is, when you notice what somebody else has, when you go into that comparison, how about just changing up the story to two things? It's going to be three things, actually. So you're going to be noticing that they have something that you desire. So the first thing is that noticing is a gift, because what it's showing you is your desire. I'm working with my clients, and there's a bunch of you are here now in my Love Lounge membership. We're doing a 7 a.m. club every morning, and we're journaling our desires. And we're taking 30 days. So it's a 30-day practice. We're meeting every morning for 15 minutes, journaling desires. And we're allowing the desires to be shown to us. We're allowing ourselves a beautiful big container of time to receive the desires. And desires are coming day by day by day. And, on day one, a lot of us might not have known that by day 20, we even had that desire, because we're giving ourselves time and space to receive them. So we don't always know what we desire. We're not so tapped into that. And sometimes it takes somebody else having something for us to realize, I want that too. I didn't realize that that would be important to me, but by you having it and modeling it, I'm realizing that's something I want as well. So the first thing, when you notice someone's got something that you want, you realize the gift in that. It's like, thank you so much for showing me what I desire. I didn't know that for me. Or I've known for a long time that that's something I've desired, but seeing you have it has made me realize just the depth to which I really, really want that too. I want to feel that. I want to experience that. I want to have that. So thank you. It's a gift. The second part is to then remember there's more than enough of everything for everyone. There's more than enough of everything for everyone. So thank you for showing me that I want that too. And I'm going to remember, I'm choosing to remember, because I'm course correcting. I'm choosing to remember that there's enough for me too, that I can create that experience for myself too, that I can lean into source energy and have the help of life, God, the universe, to help to co-create that for me too. Yeah. And then the final piece to remember is is that, so I'm going I'm going off onto another element of the teaching today. So what you're noticing when somebody else has something that you desire, there, if you could be in an abundant mindset, you could see it with the lens of gratitude for them showing you what you desire. You've also got the lens of feeling inspired by them. Like, thank God they're doing what they're doing. Thank God they're experiencing what they're experiencing. Thank God they're making happen what they're making happen. Because not only is it showing you what you desire, but it's inspiring you. Like, if they didn't do it, you wouldn't have maybe known that you desired that. And if they didn't do it, you wouldn't know that it was actually possible. They might be doing something out there in the world that you deem impossible. Like, if you go back in time, and I can't remember the names of the people, but once upon a time, someone had never run the 100. It's like, did the okay, help me out, people. Is it the 100-meter dash? The 100, someone broke a record, and they were like, that record can't be broken, and someone did it. This thing, like, once upon a time, people desired to be able to fly. It was deemed impossible until someone created the first aircraft, right? It, things that you currently think are impossible for your life, witnessing somebody else do that for you, says to you, that's possible. It's inspiring. It's exciting. Thank God for other people achieving what they're doing, for other people being brave, for other people breaking boundaries, right? Thank God for other people doing that, because it shows you that it's possible for you too. Like the single women that come into my world now, I get to model to them that it is possible to call in your soulmate, because I did it. And I, only a few years ago, was absolutely certain, like it was fact, it couldn't happen for me. And that's not just a line. Like, that's how I felt. It is not possible for me until it was. And thank God for my coaches and my teachers and the people in my world that inspired me, who'd found love in the second part of their life. Thank God for them, because they modeled to me that it is possible, that a healthy relationship is possible, that you can have that. Thank God for them, because that guided me forward. And I now get to do that for other people. So thank God for me, right? That I get to do that for other people. Now, the reason I'm sharing that as well is because you need to remember that going after your desires doesn't mean that someone else is going to miss out. You being the biggest, brightest, most inspirational version of you doesn't mean anybody else is going to miss out. You claiming your piece of the pie, but there is no pie, but you claiming what it is that you desire, you putting your stamp on the earth, you putting your stake in the ground, you saying yes to what you desire and going after it, and then allowing yourself, excuse me, allowing yourself to receive it, that inspires other people. It not only inspires other people, but as you acknowledge and honor your desires and go for them and allow yourself to receive it, the expansion within you and what that has you able to go on to create, like the ripple effect of you claiming your desires energetically, it's such a profoundly positive ripple effect. And you'll never know how far those ripples go and who they touch. But you honoring your desires will give you the energy to go on to do other amazing things, to help other people, to be of really, really high service in the world. So when you get that thought, this is the scarcity mind that says, who am I to have that? Who am I to receive that? Who do I think I am to create that? To look that good? To, like, because we get this thing that says, oh, I'm a show off. Or, yeah, I'll make someone else look bad, or I'll make someone else feel bad. And if I celebrate myself and what I've done or created, or yeah, someone's going to feel bad as a result. No, that's a scarcity mindset. And anybody that does feel bad as a result That is their business. It's not your business. They've just decided to stay on the one track that's in the scarcity lack mentality. They're not switching gears, changing lanes, course correcting. And that's not your business. Your business is to do you the best way you can. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? Right, I'm going to have to wrap up in a minute because I need to go to Pilates. Let me just have a quick look at the comments. Yeah, try not to let it happen. You're just practicing, you're just working the muscles, Emma. Yeah. Yeah. It is cool. It's so cool. So today's quote is by Gay Hendricks. I love Gay. He wrote a book called The Big Leap. His quote is, I expand in abundance, success, and love every day as I inspire those around me to do the same. I expand in abundance, success, and love every day as I inspire those around me to do the same. Right? Your affirmation today, those of you who are here live, please type it in. I love to celebrate others and I love to celebrate myself. Oh, that's the other thing that I didn't even get to talking about. Celebrating others is a powerful way to step into an abundance mindset. So when you see other people having what you want, celebrate them, have gratitude for them, celebrate those people, let them know, say, thank you for doing what you're doing. You're inspiring me. Thank you for proving what's possible. Yeah, celebrate other people. So as you're celebrating yourself unapologetically, knowing that you are inspiring others, celebrate the others that are inspiring you. It's the win-win. Okay, this is the win-win. So today's affirmation, I love to celebrate others and I love to celebrate myself. I love to celebrate others and I love to celebrate myself. I love to celebrate others and I love to celebrate myself. Yes, Kate. Ruth, I love to celebrate others. I love to celebrate myself. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. That affirmation will be up in the boiler in a few minutes. Will be up in the boiler? What's that? What does that mean? Do you, let me guess, I'm going to guess what you mean. Do you write it on a post-it note and stick it on the water boiler? Somewhere that's obviously, like, that boiler must be available in your kitchen or something. I bet that's what you're doing. I love to celebrate others and I love to celebrate myself. Yes, Emma. Yes, yes, yes. Love this. So the practice for today is to notice the people that you're jealous of and flip that jealousy into a celebration for all the reasons I've just said. Because they're just showing you that what you desire, they're just simply showing you what you desire, and an abundance mindset knows that's available for you too. Okay, so that's today's practice. You're going to notice what you're jealous of, and you're going to flip that jealousy into joy, into joyful celebration. Okie dokie. Yes. I love to celebrate others. I love to celebrate myself. And yes, the boiler is next to you. Okay, cool. Perfect. So your boiler is like just covered in post-it notes of affirmations. Is that right? Cool. All right, my darlings, I must dash. I've loved sharing that message with you. It really is one of my absolute favorites. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I'll be here probably around the same time tomorrow morning. Sending you loads of love. Have a fabulous day. If you've not joined the 5-day Meet Your Soulmate Challenge, you can still join. The link is above. If you have single girlfriends, please invite them along. We're going to have an amazing week next week. I might be doing it from a surprise destination as well. Watch this space. I'm working on something in the background to have myself get on an aeroplane and go somewhere inspiring to run the challenge from, because I want to bring a whole other level of energy to the experience next week. But I will be announcing that soon as I've lined up a few details. So watch this space and I will be back tomorrow. Love you. Mwah. Have a great day.